Hey film fans, my name is David and this is Film Collector Archive, and on today's video we will be discussing the Second Sight Films release of Paranormal Activity. I was over the moon excited when Second Sight announced they were going to be doing a release for Paranormal Activity. This is one of my favorite horror films of all time. I will never ever forget the first time I saw this in theaters. It scared the pants off of me. I was absolutely terrified by this film. Never had a theater experience like it, and it's funny because I've shown the film to my wife and other people as well, and it seems to have hit me a lot harder than it did other people, at least that I spoke to. But wow, what an incredible film! I really love this. I do remember also going to Paranormal Activity 2 with a really close friend, and so just great memories around the franchise. Admittedly, I love the first three films in the franchise, and admittedly after that it's kind of a steep fall off, but that's pretty typical, it seems like, for most horror franchises. There are some gems, here and there, kind of later in the run on these different franchises. But Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3, I think, are really fantastic. And in fact, there is something called Paranormal Activity, the Chronology, which I very much doubt is included here. Yeah, but that's basically a chronological presentation of the first three films. So if you've seen the films, you'll know chronologically it would actually go 3, 1, 2, or excuse me, yeah, 3, 1, 2. I'm doubting myself right now that I'm on camera live saying this. Anyways, but it works really well as a trilogy, and the chronology is just a really interesting way to watch the films. 3 is basically the prequel, and it shows we get to follow our main character in her earlier years, and then there's the lead up into Paranormal Activity, and it works really well. But yeah, this is starring, so Katie Featherston, Micah Sloat, and this is directed by Oren Peli. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but this really was a big title in terms of kicking off the found footage kind of movement within horror films, and really is the top of the mountain in terms of the found footage format for me. There's another really good one. I just want to mention this because I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about this title, but if you're into the found footage films, there is one that was actually just shot here locally, like literally right here, just a few minutes from my house, and it's called Amber Alert. If that's not one that you've seen, I highly recommend that, but that is not the subject of this video. This is a really great addition here from Second Sight. If you're used to their releases at all, this follows suit. Just a really high quality rigid case here, and then you get the book, the perfect bound book, and then you get some kind of like lobby card type cards in here as well. So what I'd like to do is unbox this title, and just to show off here what Second Sight is presenting. Looks to be very much worth a purchase. I'm excited to see the transfer. I don't know that there's a new transfer or anything like that here, but obviously this is not an old film. In fact, what year did this come out? And of course, I am not seeing it on the back here. Yeah, I just get a 2021 Second Sight Films copyright on the back here. I believe it was it 2009? Anyways, very much worth your time. If you haven't seen Paranormal Activity, I would advise watching it. Great film for this time of year, and one that if you haven't seen it and you watch it, I'm sure that you'll add it to your list of horror films that you want to kind of revisit on a somewhat regular basis. But for now, let's go ahead and switch over to the other camera and get this really beautiful set unboxed. Here is our beautiful set here from Second Sight Films for Oren Peli's Paranormal Activity. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I'm always so impressed with these releases from Second Sight, and was really kind of caught off guard when they announced Paranormal Activity. Just really didn't see that one coming, but I'm glad it's here. So let's go ahead and remove the J card. Thank heavens there's no glue on this. I love it when there's no glue and it just easily comes off. If you want to pause, you can go ahead and read up on the synopsis of the film if you're not familiar with it, as well as a look at the special features. So we get an audio commentary by Oren Peli, audio commentary by Mary Beth McAndrews and Terry Mesnard, Breaking Normal, a new interview with Oren Peli, The Marked One, a new interview with Katie Featherston, The Man with the Camera, a new interview with Micah Sloat, The Possessed, a new interview with Ashley Palmer, Alternative Ending, The Festival Cut Ending, Deleted Scene, Trailers, and TV spots, and then a listing of the limited edition contents, which we will take a look at here shortly. If you'll notice here, this is a Region B release, so you will either need to have a Region B player or a Region Free player, which I always recommend. All right, let's take a closer look at the box art here. So really great commissioned art here. There is the spine and the back, and that is a very meaningful photo if you've seen the film, or if you have not seen the film but you plan on seeing the film, you will find out the significance of that photo. All right, going to the contents inside the box here. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the Blu Ray here first. So same artwork, same information on the back. Usually these are, pretty bare bones. No inner artwork or anything like that, but here is the disc. All right. So nothing too exciting there. But up next, let me break the seal on this. All right, so here we have our kind of lobby card presentation here. So this is cool. So this is night number 1, September 18th, 2006. This is a camera that they have set up in their bedroom. And these are in a nice thick stock, nothing on the back of the cards. And Katie Featherston looking rather creepy. And who hasn't had their boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, significant other standing by the edge of the bed watching them sleep? All right, and then a nice card here of the newly commissioned artwork. And the last one here. All right, so great little collection of cards there. And last but not least here, we have, okay, so that last card was the cover of our perfect bound book. Nothing on the back. Let's take a look on the inside here. So we have just a cast and crew, and then some essays, acknowledgments, and production credits. Really nice paper stock on these pages. Really looking forward to reading through this. This is just a film I really love. Great memories of seeing it in theaters. Just absolutely terrified me. And now to have this wonderful edition is really, really great. I do have the Paranormal Activity collection, just the standard Blu Ray studio produced release. So it would be really, really cool if Second Sight was able to secure rights and do similar releases for parts 2 and 3, is where my interest would really be, but only time will tell. I'm not sure how rights are on that or what Second Sight's plans are, but really great book here. There we get acknowledgments and production credits. So there is the book, and then we'll put the cards in next, and finally the Blu Ray. So really, really nice edition here from Second Sight for Paranormal Activity. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today and watching this video. I hope you found that helpful and informative. I like to give you a good look at these sets so that you can make an informed purchase if that's something that you would like to do. Definitely let me know in the comments if you have any favorite releases from Second Sight. Let me know if you're new to their label. If you are, I would strongly advise going to their website. I will definitely leave a link in the description. Go take a look at their library. Now, if there are titles that you're interested in from Second Sight, just be aware that they do sell out. These are limited editions, but they do tend to release standard format or standard editions of these limited sets. So if the limited sets are something that you care about, definitely pull the trigger on a purchase sooner rather than later. But the films themselves will continue to be available kind of after those do sell out. But I'm interested to know your thoughts on Second Sight, and until next time, let's keep the conversation on film alive and well.